what happens, have you had a situation where you've had conflict with the director, and then how do you resolve that?
Had conflict? I don't think I've ever really had I mean, I have I just become devoted. You know, it's almost like a love affair for a certain period of time, and then I walk away and go, oh,
So
what
you
was
always
that?
have sex.
What was I doing? No. But I do have that nature when I work, that I just will, and I've had to have some, you know, where and particularly now, because my life is so good, I'm much more about, do I really want to go there and not be as present for my husband and my daughter? Because when I go there, it's like being in some different world.
Yeah.
And that's, so I don't have conflict with the director usually, unless it's to stimulate and create something.
And how do you reconcile, you know, family and work? Do you?
I don't know now. I mean, I don't have the pull in the way I used to. A lot of my work before was running from my life, which was, you know, at times good and at times bad, but it was just what I was doing. My fantasy life was better than my real life, so now I suppose I'm just incredibly careful about the time, because time is all we have. I mean, that's the one thing you can't make any more of, so.
Do you think having a kid changed that?
Well, I had children when I was 25.
Yeah.
I think at this age, having a child, and also, I mean, in your 20s, it's very, very different. Life's very different. So in your 40s, it's a much more, it's like, I've got this amount of time left. How am I willing to spend it? And I want to be very careful.
Annette, do you feel that too? You're pretty careful about the roles you choose. Is that because you've got the kids, or are you less interested than you were in acting?
I don't know, from the time I started having them, I remember the first time I was pregnant, and I thought, and the desire to work went away, and the whole obsession with that went away, and I thought, oh no, this is very scary. But then I realized it comes back, it's a cyclical thing. I was just so absorbed in being pregnant and having babies and everything. So no, now I feel just incredibly fortunate that I can stop and start in my work. A lot of people can't do that. So I feel very lucky. I find that what you just said was so perfect, the way you put it, when you have a good life. I mean, even with a very good life and children and a husband and all of that, there is still something about the process, you know, when you're an actress, that you love. And that is something that isn't fulfilled by, you know, doing the other stuff, which is fabulous and I adore. So I love that process. But I don't, but I think I am very, but I'm kind of selective anyway. And also just in terms of where I can go because of my kids and what their needs are. And every time I read about somebody going off and doing something, an actress, particularly with kids, I always think, how are they doing that? And that person's like, what, isn't that kid in school? And then are they?